Hello and welcome back to my channel. I've eventually had new lights put in. My brother had done them just before I had my breakaway. Anyway, I'm now going to be making banana loaf, a banana cake. So I'll be using butter, caster sugar, eggs, sulfurated flour, baking powder, 2 very ripe bananas, sultanas and vanilla essence. I'll also be adding some chopped walnuts to it. So I'll break the walnuts up. Right, first of all, I'll be creaming my butter and sugar together. So I'll just measure the butter now. So I need 140 grams of that. So measure that in here. And 34. And 56, so half of that. And 45, that'll do. So 140 grams of butter, which I'm going to soften now in the microwave. So whilst that's softening, I also need 140 grams of caster sugar. That's 0 again. So I've done 145 grams. That's what I did with the butter. So that's just softened now. So I'll mix this up. So cream this a minute. After my breakaway as well, I said goodbye to my dog Jessie, who passed away at the age of 16 and 2 weeks. So I'll show you a photo of Jessie now, but she is my border collie, and I do actually feel lost without her, so I'm making extra videos. So I'll just clean this together a minute. It's starting to get wet now, if you notice. I've just shown you now a photo of my dog Jessie, a border collie. I had her as a rescue. She was 1 year old when I had her, so I've had her for 15 years. But yes, as those with animals will know that they are part of the family and you do miss them terribly. Right, I'm now going to add 2 eggs to this, so they are fresh large eggs. So put that in the bowl. This one's alive because it ran away. So I'll just mix this up now. with the butter and sugar. I decided to use a hand mix today as well. Much easier to clean. In with this now, I'm just going to add about a teaspoon of vanilla essence. I'll mix this in well. Just stick this back in my spice cupboard. And to this now, I'm going to add 140 grams of self-raising flour. So again, I'm just going to add the 5. Should be 145. And to this, the self-raising flour. I'm just going to add a teaspoon. But I can't find my teaspoon. Oh, there it is. A teaspoon of baking powder. So mix this up first. So just gradually add this. To my eggs, butter and sugar. I'm just going to put the cloth under there to stop it from moving. Right. I have mashed together 2 overripe bananas. When they start going black and you don't want to throw them out, excellent time to make a banana loaf. So I'll just mix this in a second. Right, come together nicely. So now I'm going to add the raisins. So it's 50 grams of raisins I'm using. That's on 0. $55 or not. Okay. Another pecan. Walnuts. So just crush them up in the packet. And I'll be adding 50 grams of walnuts. 50. Let's take that out a second. So I'm going to stir these in. I'm not going to mix them. Just stir and fold in. So just folded these, the raisins and walnuts into the mix. So I'll move things away now. So I've prepared a loaf tin. I get the ready cut parchment paper or greaseproof paper. So I'll put this in now equally, spread throughout, spread through it. So just make sure now that this is evenly spread. Right, I should put this in the oven at temperature 180, and I'll put it in the oven for about 40 minutes, but I'll check then with a skewer to see if it's cooked in the centre, and if it's not, I'll just leave it in there for the next 10 minutes. So I'll just put these in the oven now. That's in the oven, so I'll put it back out now in about 40 minutes, as I said. Right, the banana loaf is cooked, so I'm just going to take it out to the hot tin, very hot tin, to cool. So I'll let it cool there now before I slice into it. So slice into this now when it's nice and cool. Right, I'm just going to slice in to the cake. Look at that, lovely. Enjoy this now. a nice glass of wine. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've liked this recipe. And it's one of my favourites again. I only ever make one of my favourites actually. But it is one of my favourites. And it goes down well with everyone when I give them a slice. So again, I hope you've liked it. If you do like it, please press like and subscribe if you haven't already. For all those who's returning, thank you very much. And any new, thank you. I really do appreciate you tuning in. So hopefully I shall see you again now soon. Bye bye.